In this video, I'm going to walk through how we manage all of our clients and turn our service delivery as much as we humanly can into a productized service using our project management software, Monday.com. If you don't know who I am, my name is Laurence. I've built and scaled two agencies, Laurence Marketing and Hey You, where we now help other agencies put more appointments on their calendar through cold outreach. How do we look after our clients and make sure that every client gets the exact same results all through Monday.com? Before I dive in and show you our account inside Monday.com and how it's all structured, one of the most important takeaways in this video is to be able to productize your service as much as possible. To give you an example, I spoke to a potential client the other day who did different things for different clients. And every time they got a new client on board, it was like they were signing their very first client every single time because they did different industries, they did different services. And so it was very difficult for them to be able to achieve any deal of scale because everything was ad hoc and brand new every single time they got a client, basically. So if you're able to structure your service delivery in a way that allows you to kind of rinse and repeat, not only is it going to make your life a lot easier as an agency owner, but it's also going to make the results that you're able to generate your clients a lot better as well. Let me share my screen with you. There's certain things on this screen that are blurred out on the left-hand side here, and that's because that's our kind of internal processes, which you don't need to know in order to kind of understand how we use Monday.com. Just before we get stuck into Monday.com, the kind of tech stack that we use is Monday.com. We use Kajabi to host kind of videos and training videos, and we also use Slack to communicate with our clients every single day. Monday.com isn't kind of everything that we have or everything that we use, but it's how we internally kind of manage all of our clients and make sure they all go through the same steps and the same processes and get the same results, most importantly. Up here, I am showing you what we call our control board from one of our client success managers, Dave here. What we do every time we get a new client is we just duplicate this board and change the name to the relevant client. And then here, what you can see is the date fields, which are empty. And what we do is we know that if they're going to have although this is blurred out, what this is here is onboarding call, and we'll put the date for their initial onboarding call. And we know based on their onboarding call that the last task of what we're doing with them needs to be completed by a particular date, which is actually 4 weeks after the onboarding call. So we know that step by step when each task needs to be completed. And then this becomes a due date for each task. So it's very easy for our client success managers to be able to come in and see what tasks need to be completed on what day for each individual client. So it's a great way to not only be able to allow our client success managers to see where they're at with each client, but here on the status column as well, what we're able to do is that if the date goes past, if the due date is kind of overdue, then this will get turned from not started to overdue and it will go red. And then it's very easy for our client success manager, the person that manages our CSMs, to come in and see how well we're progressing with each client. So if we've got a bunch of red overdue tasks, then we know that we need to kind of put our foot down with that particular client, and if they're all green and turned to done, then we know we're on pace. So it's a great way to be able to manage everything. Here inside my work, mine is empty because I don't kind of use Monday.com or work one-on-one with the clients, but this, if you click on this, what you'll be able to do is see what tasks need to be done on that day. So there will be tasks that say today you need to do these 6 tasks, tomorrow you need to do these tasks, this week you need to do these tasks. So it's a great way to keep track of everything you need to do for every single one of your clients. We also have priority, so when it gets close to a particular date, the priority changes from maybe low to medium to high and then to critical. And then we have a couple of hidden columns that our clients can't see, and these are internal how-to videos. So for example, if we're doing something technical that the client success managers aren't necessarily going to need to know in great detail off the top of their head, they can come in and watch particular videos on how to set something up. And we're adding to this all the time. Every time we have a task that is very repeatable, we can create a how-to video. We can also create messages and that we send to clients, documents on what to do and how to do it. So it's a great way to keep track of everything when it comes to making sure that your clients get the best possible service and get the best possible results, because you're taking them through the best way to take them from where they are right now to where they want to be. And also another great thing about Monday.com is reoccurring tasks. So what you can do is you can create different boards, and you can set the due date for every single week, and that will create a reoccurring task. So for us, for example, we have a reoccurring task for all of our client success managers to go into our clients' campaigns and do a health check on their campaigns and their domains and their email addresses and make sure that everything is working as it should do. So if you need to do a weekly task, whether that's going in and checking a campaign, whether it's sending your clients an update, whatever it is, you can build that out inside monday.com to create that reoccurring task so it never gets forgotten. And that will pop up in your work area, and it will allow you to basically never miss a beat. As I say, the most important part of this is not kind of what monday.com is, but it's more about what it allows you to do, which is to create a productized version of your service, which will not only make your life easier, but it'll make the experience of your clients better, and it will also make the results that your clients experience better as well, because you're creating the best possible version of your service. And as long as you follow the steps that you outline inside your Monday board or Asana or whatever it may be, it will improve the results that your clients receive, basically. So that is a little bit about kind of how we manage all of our clients, how our client success managers manage their clients. We have multiple client success managers, and when we get a new client, we pair them off with the most suitable client success manager, and then we will create, as I say, an individual board per client, which allows that productized version of our service to happen. So if you've got value from this video, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button. And if you want help getting more appointments on your calendar to scale your agency, then the first link in the description, if you click that, you'll find out exactly how we can help. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.